Hello from ChiNature.com, this is Mark Josie. Today we're going to take a look at this weapon. That's right, this is the Tiberis T4.1. So, you guys all seen the demonstration, the shooting, chronograph test, whatever of this, right? But today I want to show you and share some interesting facts with you with my second Tiberis T4.1. So, you can see this one, this is the first one. I put it into a very CQB kind of look right now, so you can see we got a Surefire M900 flashlight. Okay, very cool. You can actually put it on, whoops, like that. Yeah, ta-da. Okay, and they got a holo sight, the 3x magnified glass by UTG, the stock in tank, so on. Okay, so that's the CQB version. So let me hold this in one hand. Grab my next one. Oh, this is heavy. Okay, so this is the new one. It's just so that you can see both in one screen, okay? It's really heavy. Like that. So let me put down the first one. Okay? Because some people will be like, hey, you just changed it and changed the stuff on the gun and pretend you have two, eh? So now you know it's two. Okay. This one I got a bipod on, okay, bipod, laser, red laser, okay, and a scope. The scope is quite nice. It's a Hawk brand scope, quite nice, okay. And I put the T9.1's razor mount right here, so that when I put my eyes right here, it's right on where you want the scope and eyes to be. So it's really sniper vibe right now. And this one is the second one. Okay, so why do I want to show you two T4.1? Well, it's because this is a very interesting thing. Okay, I heard from. I can't say it's a rumor, okay? It's actually something I heard from a vendor, okay? And the vendor told me that, oh, the T4.1 is going to be discontinued very soon because the Tiberius guys are trying to like get rid of the last batch of stuff, and the T4.1 may be discontinued very soon. The T4.1 is actually made for the law enforcement as well. The law enforcement version, they have a stock that is orange in color. Don't ask me why, okay? And besides that, they one version also have the orange rail. So it's like very toyish look. Okay, this one looks much better. But the difference is that the law enforcement version, they have to use it to shoot pepper balls, and also sometimes the nylon balls for glass bricking and stuff like that. Nylon balls are 3 grams each, and the pepper balls are usually 2.52 grams, something like that. Sometimes 3 grams, not very heavy. Okay, so their gun have to be tuned to be shooting at a standard power out of the box so that they can use it for riot control. So the police and law enforcement and military stuff, they tune the marker to shoot at the 17 joules mark. So that's about, like if you shoot paint, that's about 350-ish FPS, okay? About that kind of range. So that is the power they use. But for the players, you cannot shoot that hot. It's dangerous. So for the paintball players, usually the gun comes set up to about 250 FPS with paint, and then you can adjust it yourself to shoot higher or lower, whatever, okay? So the regulator on the gun is different. Other than that, everything is almost the same gun, same internals, same power engine, everything is almost the same. The regulator is different because their regulator is like preset at that kind of power. Now, some people were asking, so do we get that kind of power with this gun if we buy the civilians, like the players version? In my test, I can shoot up to 35.7 joules with this gun using bricker balls. And my bricker balls are weighing at 6.2 grams each, which is like over 2 times the weight of a paintball. So you would say, yes, it is more powerful than the law enforcement version. I do not have a law enforcement version, so I don't know if their gun can shoot harder, weaker, whatever. But if it is the same internals, you know what? It's going to be shooting about the same if you tune that law enforcement version higher up. So the regulator, the law enforcement one may be pre-tuned to that power out of the box, and it's kind of more sensitive. And this one, the player's one, you have to do the adjustment yourself to get that kind of power. So it takes some time to learn how to do it, and if you're not really familiar with how to disassemble, fix the gun, change O-ring, it's kind of dangerous to do it yourself. So yeah, it took me quite a while to learn how to set it to the super maximum highest power and not damage the gun. Okay, so enough said. Now you know that the law enforcement and the player's version are the same thing. Just the regulator is kind of different because you need to shoot lower power for the players. So they allow you to shoot lower, but it does not restrict you from shooting harder and shooting more powerful. Okay, so the rumor goes like this. Not rumor, but whatever the vendor said is they are using the leftover parts from building the police version to make the T4.1 right now. And so when the parts are all gone, the stuff is all gone, it's basically the end of the T4.1 sales, and they're going to replace the thing with the T15. T15 is like surely a player's gun, not for military or law enforcement use, because the design will not allow you to shoot very hot. Anyway, so I was kind of doubting to see if that rumor thing is real or not, right? So this is my second T4.1, and the time I got this in my hand, I know the rumor is kind of real. Okay, first of all, my first gun has the serial number. Okay, both of the guns are from Tiberius, the factory. Tiberius, directly from Tiberius to my vendor and to me. So it's not second hand. Okay, this is the serial number right here on the left side of the gun. Okay, the other gun does not have any serial number. You see, this one, the body, it's plain, no serial number, no nothing. Okay, you just have the warnings and stuff there, no serial number. Okay, second thing is eject the mag. Okay, when I want to, this is the second one. Okay, I want to pull this thing back, it will not lock back. You see, there's a problem with the charging handle. It will not lock back for the hopper thing. So not sure why that happened. Okay, another thing is the barrel lock knob, whatever you call that. Okay, this second one came impossible to pull out. Like there's no way you can pull this barrel thing out. You need to unscrew this screw a little bit, the screw below it. Okay, you need to unscrew that a tiny bit so that it loosens up the whole thing, and now you can remove the barrel. Now the horrible nightmare comes. Okay, when you remove the barrel, you see, this is a brand new gun, not second hand. Let me show you this barrel. Okay, let me put the gun down first. Look at the barrel. Trust me, this is directly from Tiberius. Okay, you see, the first thing you realize is, what the hell? And you're like, wow, there's a nick here. I used sandpaper to sand it flat already, or else it will be scratching inside all the time. It's really, really, really crazy. And you see all the worn marks right here. Okay, and also the right here, this is for sure scratched by the brass thingy that locks the barrel. So there's like some wear and tear already, and you have no idea why it's so dirty. Okay, so this is basically kind of shocking to see. The barrel is very worn out kind of thing. So yeah, no wonder it doesn't lock back. But I'm not sure which part made it not lock back yet. So I'm still hoping to find out why it doesn't lock back, but there we go. Okay, so the first thing is the barrel does not lock back, and it's very worn out kind of style. Okay, so I put this thing back, and the other one, the first one, works fine, no problem. Weird, eh? Okay, So now I put this thing back, lock it back. Okay, let's see if this will fit. See, it still did not lock back. Weird. Okay, so that's one very weird thing about it. The other one, it will lock back. Let me show you. CQB version. Okay. Now without the mag, just to be fair. Look inside this window. See, it will lock. So that's one weird thing about it. Not sure if it's like some parts worn out or missing or need to be tightened, whatever. Okay, I will find out what's wrong with that and we'll know, okay? Another thing is, you see this little ring, the buffer ring, whatever you call that ring, okay? There are some notches right here, and those notches, you need a tool to tighten it up. For my first T4.1, it doesn't come with the tool, the wrench, okay? It doesn't come with that wrench. And the second one come with the wrench. So, so this one finally, we can use this tool to tighten that part and make it really like tighten up, or else you need to buy the thing. And also the second one comes with a bag with all the Allen keys and hopper, attachment, some spare parts, body plug, so on, okay, all inside a bag like this. My first one does not come with a bag. It only comes with the barrel cover, okay, the sack thingy, and the hopper, and then all the Allen keys are like the hopper attachment. All the Allen keys are underneath the foam, scattered everywhere, and I don't even see the parts like the body plug, the CO2 stem, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, you're like a lot of stuff is missing, right? So basically I can see that it's really like they're trying to compose a box of T4.1 by taking, whatever part is left there, and then they assemble the box and go nail it together and go, there you go, okay, a package. So yeah, maybe I need to call Tiberius for some spare parts, whatever, to fix that barrel locking thing. But anyway, you can see it, like, it's just not working. Okay, one more thing is, for my first T4.1, you can see the tank that it came with. It's a newer style, gorilla tank. Okay, you see the white monkey. Okay, so that's the new version, new tank. Okay, for this newer 4.1 I got, it comes with a red face monkey. Okay, this is actually an older version of the gorilla tank. If you search online, the red face one is actually one of their older model, and even the regulator and all that stuff inside is older model. You can even see the date on the tank. This is like manufactured in 2011. So this one is manufactured in, I don't know, let me try to find it. This one is manufactured in 2012. Right? No, sorry. 2014 April. Okay, very new. Just saw it. Okay, so this is the first one I got is a super new tank. The other one I got is a very old tank. So, but I just filled up my tank and it's not leaking so far. It's doing very well. So yeah, I would say, well, it works, so who cares? So yeah, as long as it works, doesn't leak, I'm okay. So, and I fired the gun today and proven that it's working, so that's really good. Besides that, I don't know what's wrong with it yet, so I'll try to shoot it and do some testing and see what happened later on. So I'll update you guys about it and tell you what's so special about, like, what's the difference between the two. But actually, in this video, you already can see that if you really want to buy a Tiberis T4.1, you better do so right now, because I don't know when it will be really discontinued. Like, if it's true that they're not making it anymore, then you're left with the T15. And if you're like me, looking for power, the T15 is not what you want to get, because the T15 style of valve and design, cannot allow you to shoot the high power settings. So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today, and thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye bye.